Hello guys, this is Mefestofel here, and today we have a match with Misel9310. This is a very good friend of mine. Perhaps it's one of my best friends from YouTube, and I think it's the best of the best friends. And we have a mixed tier match, which consists of it's actually a mixed match where you can use two OUs, two UUs, and two NUs. So actually, this was the most epic match I've ever had. It was so epic. You'll see. I like this battle very much, and it was so amazing. And I'll never forget this battle, I guess. And that's a very good battle, and I leave a link in the description. Sorry. I leave a link in the description to my best friend's channel from the YouTube Misel9310. He's making some awesome videos, and he's an awesome guy, and every battle with him is very exciting, and almost every battle is very close. Okay, find out who will win this most epic battle ever, and see you in the battle. So yeah, as I said, this is my 36th Pokemon Platinum Wi-Fi battle versus Misel9310. That was a very epic match, and it's a mixed tier match. So he leads off with his Doctorio, and I lead off with my porygon-z. And I was so close to go for Tri-Attack, because I know that Doctorio has paper defenses, but I went for Ice Beam, and he switches into his Rapidash and takes the Ice Beam like a beast. So, you know everything. Okay, so I switch into my Gyarados, because I've seen this Rapidash before, and I know it carries Flare Blitz. So I get the Intimidate off. He sets up the Sunny Day, which is actually was expected, I guess. And so now I went for a Dragon Dance, and I was so close to go for Taunt, but I thought that there's no reason to go into Taunt. And so he Solar Beams me, and I know I can take it pretty good. So I take it pretty good, actually. And now I just want to set up as many Dragon Dances as I can, so I'm pretty sure to be faster than his Doctrio. So I think 3 Dragon Dances would be okay. But and then he goes Will-O-Wisp, and I was like, come on, man. Oh man, I'm so stupid, man. Oh, I'm so stupid. I don't know, I'm a dumbass. I should have went for Taunt. That ruined my whole plan. And I was so fucked up, so pissed up. And I'm hoping that after 3 Dragon Dances, even with a burn, I would be able to one-hit KO it with Waterfall. He goes into Flare Blitz, and that did a lot, I guess, considering the resistance and the Intimidate. But the Sunlight is up, so okay, that burn completely ruined my plan, and I was so upset. I was thinking, crap, man, this is so negative for me. And so I go into Waterfall, and I hope I can kill, but it survives with a lot of hit points, I guess. And he's able to finish me off with a not very effective Flare Blitz, which is bad for me, because Gyarados is really a very strong Pokemon. But successfully for me, the Sunlight fades, and now I go into my Scarf Porygon-Z to successfully kill it with a Tri-Attack. And I actually do, which was expected, of course. And now he goes into his Heracross, and I know that is a Scarf Heracross, but I'm sure I can outspeed a Scarf Heracross with my Scarf Porygon-Z. So I go to Tri-Attack to get as much damage as I can. And he goes Close Combat, and I know this is going to kill, and I knew that I have to sacrifice my Porygon-Z. So I do. But now I have a switch into my Alakazam, and I go into my Alakazam, and Alakazam is UU. And so now he switches into his Doctrio, and I go Psychic. And I checked Cerebi. Doctrio and Alakazam with max speed have 372 speed, and it's a speed tie, and I win the speed tie and finish it off with a psychic, which is very epic. And now he goes into Torterra, and I know that a Specs Psychic will do a lot of this Torterra, because I need damage on this thing. He goes Woodhammer, and that actually kills me, because Alakazam isn't the best defensive wall ever. It's actually not a defensive wall. He is hit by the recoil, and I go into my Scizor, my choice band Scizor, and I go for superpower because I don't have anything else to do good. And he switched into his Weezing, which is a perfect counter for my Scizor, and it takes the superpower like a beast because it's a defensive wall. And now I switch to my Miltank because I know Will-O-Wisp or a Flamethrower is coming. And he goes for Flamethrower, and after the thick fat, it isn't going to do a lot to me. It actually did nothing. It's about 2 leftovers recovery. So I go Thunder Wave. I'm actually faster, but I need to get some haxes on this thing. And the first turn he is stopped by the hax, which is very good for me. And so now I'm just going to do with my Miltank what I always do, Seismic Toss. And I toss all over the floor this thing, and he's stopped by the Parahex the second time, which was very good for me, and I was so happy. And now I Seismic Toss it again, and he Will-O-Wisps me, but it's not a great of a deal, because I have a Heal Bell on this Miltank. Oh, I forgot about the Heal Bell when I was using my Gyarados. Oh man. But okay. He switches into his Torterra, and I go for the Seismic Toss, and I almost kill it, but now I know this Torterra can do a whole lot because my Miltank is a defensive wall. Bunches of defense it has. Yeah, now I Heal Bell to get rid of this annoying burn, and he Woodhammers me, and a stab Woodhammer did a lot, I guess, but he is taken down by the recoil, which is very good for me. I got rid of the burn in that turn. And my Miltank is at a pretty low health, and he goes into his Heracross, and I switch into my another defensive wall, Sandslash, and I hope that close combat is a 3-hit KO. I'm praying for that, but it's actually a 2-hit KO. And now I actually leave my Sandslash as a death fodder, because I want to get a safe switch into my Scizor for the revenge kill with Bullet Punch, because after the 2 defenses drops, he has paper defense, so I can successfully kill it off with a Choice Band, Stab, Technician, Bullet Punch. And I actually do, which is very good. Now he goes into his Weezing, and I want to do as much damage as I can with the Bullet Punch, and maybe I can kill, but I actually don't kill it, and he goes Pain Split. And I was like, man, that's fucking retarded. And he shares the pain. Yeah. And now I go into Bullet Punch, and I know that only a crit can save me, and I actually get a crit. I was like, oh man, that's so beautiful, and he stopped by the Parahex, and I was like, oh yes, that is so beautiful. And I take down his Weezing, and I'm thinking, what might his last Pokemon be? And it's a Starmie, and I see that, crap. I've lost already. I go into my Miltank as a death fodder because I need to get a safe switch into my Scizor to so I can switch moves. So I go into my Scizor, and he goes for Surf, and I actually have maximum HP, so I'm able to leave it off with 35 hit points. And see, I go into Stab, Choice Band, U-turn, and he lives. He said he lived with 11 hit points. That was so epic. But good game, Misel9310. That was so epic. I'll never forget this battle. And rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and see you all guys next time.